Okay, I'm going to be recording Introduction to Nursing Seminars. This is my third time again, so third time's a charm maybe. I wanted to give you an introduction to this course because it's online for both the traditional and the online track, and just to stress to you how important it is to take this class seriously. You do have to pass this class in order to pass Theory and Practicum 4. Have people or students in the past failed this course? Unfortunately, the answer is yes. Why? Didn't do the work. Even though there is a long period of time to do the work. There is 3 weeks in between each assignment, and there's only 4 units. So you have to complete each unit, and you need to make sure that you're taking it seriously. So I will be going over the syllabus and some other stuff, and doing a real good overview, I hope, and encouraging you along the way to please, 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 and did I say please? Take this course seriously. Talk to you when I get through. Bye. All right, so we're going to go into seminars course. And when you go into seminars course and you go to student resources, this is what's going to pop up for you. You're going to see first the syllabus. And when you look at the syllabus, you're going to see that you have nursing seminars, a 1-hour online course for both tracks, and you will get assignments every 3 weeks. Again, that's a long time, so no whining to do your assignment. Do not wait till the last minute. It will be painful. Nursing Seminars is a 1-hour credit online course that focuses on preparing students for the NCLEX RN exam. This is our last chance to try to help you in any way possible that we can. We want you to be able to apply critical thinking, test taking, and study strategies. We want you to be prepared to sit for the NCLEX RN exam. We want you to be familiar with the National Council State Board of Nursing blueprint, and to be able to complete the Kaplan RN Reviews course assignments. Now, as far as instructional method, it is delivered via Blackboard. We'll have due dates and deadlines published for each assignment. The NCLEX preparation and review course consists of an introduction to test taking and studying strategies, the blueprint, overview of some videos, question trainers with Q banks with remediation, and the exit exams, which I will discuss here in just a little bit. So every 3 weeks, there will be an assignment that requires you to review material, complete exercises or activities, or watch films. In order for you to get the most from these assignments, you need to make sure that you allow time, did I say don't procrastinate yet, to complete assignments. Complete them as indicated in the timeline of the course. Our grading scale is the same. You have 4 units, Unit 1, 2, 3, and 4. They are each worth 25% apiece. It is easy to make an A in this course. It is also easy to fail this course if you don't do the work. To successfully complete the seminars, you have to have an overall average of 76, and your exit exams must be completed with remediation before final grades will be assigned for this course. Assignment due dates and times are as stated in the assignment directions, Blackboard calendar, and the course schedule. Failure to submit assignments by the due dates and/or timeline will result in the penalty that you're used to. Except you have to turn in all your assignments. There are no exceptions. So even if you turn in an assignment or a unit 48 hours late and get a 0 on that assignment, you still get to do that assignment. So there are no, I can't do it, it's not going to do it. Please note, if you skip a unit, 25% of your grade's gone. Therefore, you have a 75% and you cannot pass this course. So please make sure you do your assignments and you do them in a timely manner. As far as academic inquiry and group projects, it talks about some work here. You won't have to do any group projects. I know you'll be glad to know. If you have to reference something, make sure it's professional and you do it in APA format. We do have disability support systems on campus, so if that is a need that you have, please let me know. You've also been already informed of the Arkansas State Board of Nursing potential bars to taking the licensure. All right, if you got any questions on the syllabus, please let me know. Next, we'll go to the remediation plan or outline of the course. And you will find the purpose of this preparation and remediation plan is to provide you with activities that facilitate your success on the NCLEX licensure exam. So the key to success is practice, practice, and practice with remediation, remediation, and more remediation. And you know what I say about saying things in threes? Must be important. Want you to remember that. Practice, 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 remediation, remediation, remediation. The following describes a timeline that's got the required activities for this course. Again, you can't skip assignment even if you take a 0, so you have to do them. So you might as well do them in a timely manner. We have included your exit exams here and your overall remediation plan. You will note that I have put this as a marathon, not a sprint. In other words, take your time and do it right. Don't rush, but don't procrastinate as well. General directions, you want to make sure you know your ID and password for Kaplan. If you've forgotten it, the support number is present. You'll receive a copy of the Kaplan RN course book as well, and then the outline will follow. In the fall semester, you have 4 exit exams, and these are on your hours and times as stated. Diagnostic test is a 180-item exam that's going to be allotted 150 minutes, and it's designed to predict your readiness for success on the NCLEX RN exam. This exam interfaces with Kaplan Review Course. You have to make a 65% or better, or you will have to do remediation. Remediation will be 50 questions from the QBank test pool on each of your 2 lowest client need categories for a total of 100 questions. This exam will be given on November 11th on campus per your hours. The nursing assessment exam is a 180-item comprehensive test for your basic nursing curriculum. It assesses pure mastery of content. It says it's important that you have reviewed content videos. I am not going to require all the content videos as I have in the past. I'm sure you've heard horror stories about content videos. I am going to require the farm ones only and then let you know about the others. If you want to watch them before you take this test, though, it is highly encouraged. This test is proctored. It lasts up to 150 minutes. It's scheduled in the fall. If you make below 65, you will have the required remediation as listed. It is given November 11th on the same day on campus per hours. Now, the Kaplan Secure Predictor exam is a 150-item test given prior to students exiting the program. This exam is proctored, lasts up to 150 minutes. Remediation is required if you score below 65. This will be given November 25th for the traditional track and December 2nd for the online track. 50 questions, remediation on your 2 lowest client need categories for 100 questions total. At the end of the Kaplan Review course, which most of even the online track has decided to take, you will take what's called the NCLEX Readiness Exam, and you should achieve a minimum score of 65%. This exam, the Kaplan instructor will get with you. When the review course ends on Thursday evening, you will have from Thursday evening, from the time the review course ends, till Friday, usually around noon is when she meets back with you guys to take that test. Then she will go over you, the individual instructor, the remediation that she recommends. So as far as remediation from the faculty, there will be none for this exam. So let's look at the units. Unit 1 starts 8:20 and ends 9:09 by midnight. This first unit has 3 different assignments. Number 1, you have to review these 4 links. You have to watch them. They're on learning styles, test taking tips. Why did I fail that nursing test? Some of you have watched some of these videos. You get to rewatch them. I want you to submit a paragraph on each video about what you learned, what you found helpful, if you disagree, if you've got any concerns about the video, and you have to make references to the video as you comment so that I know you actually viewed all of them for full credit. You can submit this part of assignment in your Nursing Seminars Content module, Unit 1 section, and I'll show you where that is here in a little bit. Number 2, you simply have to watch this link to the 9-minute Kaplan overview of the NCLEX RN Prep resources. She will guide you through all of that box of the NCLEX Prep resources of what's available, how to get to it, which will also help you with this course. Number 3, you're going to review all of the following available online at the Kaplan site. Again, it's in the Kaplan RN Prep box, and it tells you how to get there. Once you have viewed the orientation video, which lasts 12 minutes, the strategy seminars, which last 36, the test-taking workshop video, which lasts 26, and the decision tree, which lasts about 15, you will send me an email in Nursing Seminars stating that you watched all the videos listed below. I will confirm this and then give you full credit. So the first 2 accounts like 75 points, the last one 25 points, so easy 100 points if you just do the work. Unit 2 will start 9:09 and end 9:30. This will consist of doing the NCLEX test blueprint and beginning of the question trainers and review of content. When you look at this, you will complete the workbook, and it's located in Unit 2 in their content module section. Then number 2, you will complete question trainer exam 1 and 2 with remediation. So you're going to take the test, and after you complete the test, you're going to analyze these results in your head. In other words, you don't have to turn anything for these questions. You want to look at things like, did you change your answer? Why would you have changed it? Are you taking long enough? Are you losing your concentration about halfway through? Are you seeing this a pattern with each exam? Do you know the content of the question, or is it simply you need to go back and review that content area? Review every question looking at the content of the ones that you missed. Every question, thinking about why the authors chose that answer, and think about and why you chose the one you did. Then you're going to identify your 2 lowest client need categories. The big ones for the exam are management of care, pharmacology, and physiological adaptation, which is med-surg. So these are our 3 huge ones. If you can learn these content very well, then that makes up the bulk of what's going to be on your test. So let's say the 2 lowest areas on your thing was pharmacology and basic care and comfort. Then you would go to the Q banks and you would develop 2 tests based upon those categories for a total of 50 questions, 25 out of each one of those. Then you will remediate each question that you miss on the Q bank as well for at least 40 seconds. So you've got to remediate when you take the question trainer 1 and 2. You've got to remediate those questions that you missed for 40 seconds. Then you have to take the Q banks on your 2 lowest areas, and you have to remediate those as well for 40 seconds. Then part 3 is complete the Q bank sample test. This you only have to remediate or review only the questions that you missed on these 2 exams for 40 seconds. You will not have to do Q bank questions. So you will take sample test 1, which is 50 questions, and sample test 2, which is 50 questions. It is very important that you take these exams at a time when you can have some alone time, when you know you're going to be free, when you're not stressed out, when you just got some time to spend taking the test as relaxed as you can be and undisturbed as you can be, so that you can take them as serious as you can. Now, after you take after you take the review course, after you take this course itself, you want to continue this process. You want to take a test, you want to analyze that test, review that test, think about that test, and then study again and again and again. You will be graduating December 5th if all goes well. If not, the makeup day will be December 12th. I will tell you this, you do not end there, you begin. In other words, if you think that you stop there and you do no remediation from that time forward to help with your success on taking the test, then you're setting yourself up for failure. The NCLEX has gotten harder and harder and harder and harder to pass. I'm not trying to scare you, I'm trying to prepare you. I've had students come back, and even some from last year, saying, if I would have done what you said the first time, Ms. Candler, I would have passed. Because you know what they did the second time? They did what I asked y'all to do the first time. So I am pleading with you. Pleading. Won't give up Tootsie Rolls, but I'm pleading. If you will please, please take this course as serious as you can. And again, when December 5th starts, you start. You start working on questions every day. There are free apps that you can get that have NCLEX review type questions. You could do 25 a day. Just set a pace. Every day I'm going to do 25 questions. And that will help get you started in the right direction and be ready and feel confident when you get up there to take the boards. All right, so with Unit 3, it's going to start 9:30 and end 10:21 by midnight. You're going to take Question Trainer 3 and 4 with remediation, and we're going to ask yourselves these same questions. Then for Part 2, you're going to complete NCLEX Sample Test 3 and 4. Now 3 is 30 questions, all prioritization questions, and NCLEX 4 is 50 all alternative item questions. This exam's a little harder. Make sure you have time to really look at it and remediate it. Your final unit will start 10:21 and will end 11:11 due by midnight. The first part consists of Question Trainers 5 and 6 with remediation. Now there is also a Question Trainer number 7. It is not required. Kaplan requests that you take that one week prior to taking your exam. You will have access to Kaplan up for about 6 months post-graduation. So you will be able to go in there and still take these Question Trainers, set up tests. You can do anything, watch those content videos. But you also need to take Question Trainer number 7. It is a 265 item test that will help prepare you for boards. Part 2, you're going to watch the content video on farm and parental therapies. Again, that's very important because that is a large section of the test. We want to make sure you're prepared as far as you can be. The last page is an overview of the videos and time frames for future references. You will simply send me an email when you watch this set, the farm and parental therapies, and I will go over what that set consists of in just a minute. To get to the content videos, I've given you the website and how to get to them. And if you look here, you're going to be doing this section, Farm and Parental Therapies. It involves blood and blood products, intravenous therapies, medications, part 1, 2, 3, and 4, as well as side effects. Out to the side, you will find the time frame of each video located as well. I want to make sure that you're looking at these videos and sending me an email when you're finished, and again, I will confirm. You can see here there are other ones as well to watch. When I said you need to watch the content videos throughout the before you take boards, I really want to stress that. If you just take one at a time, if you say, okay, starting December 8th, I'm going to watch Basic Care and Comfort, Mobility and Immobility, and Conditions Limiting Mobility. And set yourself out a calendar, how you want to watch each one of these prior to taking boards. This will be an asset to you. Okay, that's all I got to say about that one. All right, then you will find the resources, and this is just simply a list of resources provided by Kaplan that will help you be successful in NCLEX, and you can look through that list and let me know if you have any questions. The last thing here are forms to keep you on track. Whenever you first start, please print this out because this is due at the end of the course. So if you know your ID and password, then you can already initial and date. The day you receive your course book, initial and date. The day you watch the pharmacological videos, initial and date. The day you watch the strategy and decision tree video, initial and date. Number 6 and 7, completed minimum number of blank QBank questions and remediation. If you go through and add up all of the QBank questions I had you do, that's what will go in this number. Some students will choose to do more than the minimum. They will do more than that, thinking that they need more practice or more knowledge of a certain content area. If you do more than the completed total or minimum amount, then you will put that in number 7. If you do the minimum amount, then that's what will go in number 7 as well. If you look at 8, 9, 10, and 11, these are your exit exams. So as you take the nursing assessment test, which remediation was required, we went over earlier, you will write your score, and once your remediation is required and done, then you will initial and date. Completed diagnostic test, remediation required. Once it's done, your score, initial and date. Again, for the readiness test, there's no remediation required because the Kaplan instructor will go over that exam with you. As you complete each question trainer, you will have to fill this out. So have it ready as you complete the question trainers. The date you took it, what the category scores were on each of the client needs categories, how many you changed from right to wrong, if there was a run of questions, and it may be NA here if you didn't get like 5 in a row wrong, 6 in a row wrong. Were you going too fast, too slow? What are your 2 lowest categories? You will look over here, find your 2 lowest categories. Then you will go to the Q banks and you will do 25 Q banks for each category, each of the 2 lowest categories that you had for that test. As you're taking the test, you want to ask your questions of yourself. Are you getting better? Are you thinking about how you're thinking? Are you staying on the decision making tree? Are you taking breaks when you feel like you need to? So use this information to help you. And again, I will be getting with you one-on-one to assist you as well. You will complete this process for question trainer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, the day you take NCLEX, rest your mind, especially the day before. Don't cram. Don't study. Don't stay up all night. It doesn't work. It doesn't help by then. Exercise your body. And if you've been doing those question trainers and you've been doing the questions and the Q banks and watching the videos all along, then you'll be ready for it. You won't have to stay up all night cramming. You can do this. Show them what you can do. I know you can do it. All right, when you get to the content modules, you'll see Unit 1, 2, 3, 4, and you'll see I have it divided up and how I'm going to count the points for that module. For example, Unit 1, if you open it, the video reviews. And it says you have to watch them, and then you have to include me an email that you also watched the 9-minute resource clip on Kaplan Nursing. And I will check Kaplan to double check. When you get ready to submit your paragraph on each one, you just click on the video reviews. You can either type in your submission or you can browse and do it in a Word document. Alrighty, for Unit 2, let's see, Unit 3, sorry, Unit 2 or 3, either one. Let me get back to it. For Unit 2, you got the workbook to do, and you'll see there that I have given you the assignment on where to the workbook itself, so you can download that workbook and then answer all the questions and re-upload it where it says assignment for workbook answers. You just click on that and you will be able to submit it. Now for Kaplan, there's question trainer, so I've given you the link, direct link to the student login for each time that you have to do that as well. All right, the only other thing will be the course messages that you'll be using frequently to communicate with me, and I will be sending you progress reports to help you stay on track. All right, I hope this helps. Again, I cannot stress the importance of studying and taking this class serious. I truly, as well as the other faculty, want you to be successful on this exam. I know each and every one of you can do it. We've got the fullest confidence in you. You just have to have confidence in yourself, and you got to work at it. Okay? So it all depends on you. Thank you. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. Bye-bye.